Alright, welcome back to a brand new video on the targeted individual program, targeted individual experience. So one of the things that they at times will start sending me subliminal message, all right, in terms of, we're talking about intellectual theft here. All right, so I'm going to speak on this in this matter because it has to deal with ancient black Africans, right? Those who built the pyramids, those who designed the pyramids, constructed the pyramids, and the white race's power structure, because they couldn't understand how black Africans built the pyramids, as well as these monolithic, gigantic statues that were made out of stone or granite stone, right? Sometimes just one huge block of granite stone, they will chisel these colossal statues or these columns. Okay, so as black people, I got to tell you, we are probably the most creative people on the planet. Okay, and I'm not saying that to say black people are superior. I'm just saying that to say that we are. Being that where we came from and the environment in which ancient black Africans came out of and were created in and came out of. And so when you go back throughout history, you'll find everywhere on this planet, in every continent, right, you go far back, you will find the first people that settled there were black Africans. And there's no question about that. No one can dispute that. They will try, right? But the archaeological evidence and the scientific evidence is solid, factual, right? So, like I said, so they cannot, they can try to dispute it, but again, they cannot come with any scientific rebuttal to say any different, right? So, which brings me back to my point in terms of the intellectual theft. When I was very, very young, in college, I was working for a Jewish company. This was a Jewish, what they call a pre-press company, right? It wasn't really pre-press at the time. It was more design and ads and stuff like that. And I've always been a creative person. I talk about my artwork, particularly in high school. Particularly growing up in a household where your parent is very religious, right? And because, again, of not being able to see the talent in your children and pour into that, but more focus on religion and have them focus on, not just our schoolwork, because, we were focused on our schoolwork also, but religion played a big part, right? So when I wanted to go to the School of the Arts, I was told I couldn't go. It was too far. It was in the city. So that was an opportunity in which, if I had gone to, who knows? Who knows? Because let me tell you, I used to draw very, very well, and this is why, particularly with my kids, I try to see what it is that they enjoy doing, and I try to encourage them into that, right? So, for example, like technology, like my kids talk about having computers since they were very young, and making sure that they had access to a wider world, particularly they go online and do research and study and have friends in other countries that they can play online with, right? But anyway, as I was saying, so I was, I think it was probably my first job, I would say. I was in college, and they used to have this program. This was a digital art program, and it was, I can't remember the name of it. It's not Illustrator. At the time, Illustrator hadn't come out yet. Was it vector art? Anyway, a freehand. That's what it's called, freehand. Yeah, freehand. And so remember it was a kind of a slow day, and I said, let me try to learn this program, right? And so within the second day, I started to create an artwork, right? I can't remember what I was doing. I was either doing it was either some sort of bird, right? Some sort of bird. And I remember the owner of the company, his son, came to. He says, "Oh, I thought you didn't know this program." I said, "I don't." And he was like, "You learned it this quick?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "It's not a big deal to me." So when I look back and think about these things, is that, for black people, you have talent, you have a creative mind. There are those who will seek to either destroy it or to steal your intellectual property. And with BCI, Brain Computer Interface, they can do exactly that, particularly when they implant you without your knowledge and you don't know, right? So not only are they able to control you in a certain way. Look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Look at it. She's down there talking to her son. Deliberate. But I got the, why they do these hand signals. Anyhow. So this is what they do, and particularly when through the years of them targeting me and sending me subliminal messages, like I said, they think that no one's going to believe me. It's a constant subliminal message of what they're looking for is the ancestor, descendants of the ancestors that built the pyramids and who have that knowledge, right? That scientific mind, that engineering mind, that creative mind, right? And this is what BCI, the dark side of BCI is from, particularly as a black person. As black people, we better be damn well aware of what it is that they do to continue to profit off of us, not just physically, not just through our music, stuff like that, but also stealing our ideas, right, without our knowledge, because they have implanted a lot of us, all right? And if you want to call it conspiracy theory all you want, that's fine. I have no problem with that, right? But what happens as time goes forward, things are always going to be revealed, okay? And remember, most conspiracy end up to be true. Understand that, right? Most what they call conspiracy theories, those end up to be true in the end. All right? Talk to you guys in the next video.